Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Gonna pull some cards, just get some messages, what spirit needs us to know. Kind of just what's going on, clarity. Feel like there's a lot of relationship stuff going on right now, like a lot of introspection into things, kind of seeing patterns of stuff. The intuition card popped, but it didn't come out. Patterns of stuff. Feels like we're going to like a deeper layer now, and we're kind of seeing things a little bit different. We're seeing our relationship needs, our relationship patterns a little bit different, how we receive things, how we show up for people, how people show up for us, problems and discrepancies. A lot of like conflicting energy lately with like, it's not just relationship wise, but there's a lot of like conflict energy right now with like what it is that you want, and it might be more than one thing, like what it is that you want versus how it's showing up now, and it's not what you want right now, and it's not showing up the way you want or need right now. So making sure that you're staying in alignment with your needs and your values, you're not lowering yourself, you're not chasing things, you're not just walking away and throwing things away because they like your goal is what I mean. I don't mean like leaving shitty situations or situations that aren't good for you. I mean, like if you have like a dream or something that you want to do and it's not showing up the way you want, like don't just go run away to something new because what you want isn't here right now, because it will show up at the right time. That's what I mean. But like if there's discrepancies in other situations and you need to like temporarily take a break or step back and kind of reflect and really see kind of what's going on and make a decision from there, that's good too. What I kind of do is I kind of acknowledge and go a little bit deeper, like what is it that I'm feeling and why, and I kind of just let things flow. I don't really plan things out, or at least I try not to. I kind of just try to let things flow and see, is this just like old energy coming up? Is this just how I'm feeling right now? Is this going to shift, or things going to change outwardly, like that type of stuff. Unless it's something that's like an ongoing thing or something where I can see it's very clearly a problem right now and it's something that needs to be addressed and is not, then I'll obviously make a choice. So it just depends on your situation. And they're saying like the intuition card, like just trust your intuition, like you do know what's best for you. And you need to start making decisions for yourself more and trusting in your decision making process like more, instead of thinking you need other people to tell you things. Like you need to almost like kind of what they're saying is take responsibility for your own emotions and the choices that you make in life and stop blaming other people for them. Like it's your responsibility what you do and don't do. And if you're listening to other people, then you're still making the choice to listen to other people. Like trust your own intuition. On the bottom, we got foundation and achievement. We got the light card, but they're not wanting me to pull it. They just want me to kind of show it to you. With the foundation and achievement, this kind of feels like a reflection energy of looking at it. It's almost like fixing up the things that need to be fixed up so you can have what you want. I like 333 is what I saw at the same time. It's like fixing things up, seeing things clearly, kind of like almost like they're saying is like a home inspection, is like someone coming out to your house, kind of seeing what's going on, what you need to heal, what you need to work on, what needs to be fixed, what we need to do. So this way, like it's good. We don't have anything to worry about, like the preparation part, right? Before we start remodeling or before we start, bringing furniture in or before we start doing stuff. So it's kind of the same thing, but more so for the group that I'm channeling is internal stuff before outward shifts take place, especially if it relates to other people. So we got the truth card, and they have me put that kind of to the side. And then we have moving on in authority, which they have me put together. With this truth card, it feels like some of you guys are actually ignoring something that spirit keeps trying to show you. It's not necessarily bad. It's not necessarily something you don't want. It might actually be what you want, that you're too scared to see it. For some of you, it might be the opposite, where it's something that you need to make a change with and you're too scared to. For some of you, it's definitely both of those things. But it feels like this energy of understanding, like really needing understanding, really needing clarity, really needing balance, and spirit's trying to guide you and help you to see it, but stop resisting what they're saying. Like, stop resisting what they're saying. If you're resisting what they're saying, then take some time to reflect what you're scared of or why you're resisting it. Like, what's going on. And I do get, like, for a lot of people, you're going to be getting deeper clarity. Like, I know we talk a lot of times about the same things for months, but it's because they happen in different layers and in different stages. So, you know, when it's like we're reflecting on something from the past, then the next time we talk about it, it's something completely different. It relates in a completely different way. It's not always the same thing. And we kind of go in spirals, and it happens in a way where you're not really supposed to understand what's going on until you're supposed to understand what's going on. So that's what this feels like. With this moving on an authority card, I just feel like a lot of defense mechanisms and walls are up right now. Like, it feels like there's just very guarded energy. It feels like this energy of some of you just kind of going into like an inner child tantrum with something, and just like kind of putting your walls in defense, like your defensive walls up and your guard up, and just kind of like, I don't know if it's like giving people the cold shoulder, or it's like acting like you don't care, or it's something along those lines. I mean, obviously you'll individually know what it is for you. They keep showing me these towers though in the cards. For some of you, it's almost like trying to make a decision, trying to make like a solid or firm decision, and really not sure kind of what to do. It feels like some of your past energies coming up, or past like emotions, perceptions, fears, traumas, that type of stuff is coming up. So it feels like some of you guys are feeling like stuck, or you feel like you're not moving forward, but give it time. Just give it time, because if you don't have clarity on what decision to make, then just stay present in the moment and deal with why you're feeling stuck, why you're feeling all these things. Some of you, it definitely feels like you know what you need to do and you're just resisting it. Like, you know you need to change something, you know you need to move forward, and you're just resisting it. Kind of want to pull like, no, not from this deck. Okay, I was going to say, kind of want to pull another card with that, but they said not from this deck. So let's do, where's that deck? I have like decks on top of my boxes, and then I got boxes with my boxes. Yeah or no? This one? Oops. I haven't pulled from this one in a while, actually. Yeah or no? What is this? Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize what that even was. I really want to pull from here too. All right, hold on. I want to pull from here a little bit too. All right. No, I'm not pulling from all these. Hold on, sorry. Let me move this so it's not like chaotic ass energy over here. Okay. That isn't the deck I was going to pull from. I was looking for a different one, but when I just pulled it out, I feel like I actually want to pull from it. I haven't pulled from it in a while, actually. So let's see. Let me get. Just hurts my fingers because it's so goddamn big. It's like hard. This one definitely wants to come out. It's hard for me to like shuffle the way I shuffle. This one. Yeah. I have to like pull like that if I can't shuffle them. Okay, so we got time off, overworked, drained, mental and physical disconnection. Damn, when I just read this card, I want to cry. Let me tell you what I got with this, because they feel like they feel related, but not totally. It could be related or unrelated for you. It just depends. For some of you guys, it just feels like that conflict or whatever is going on right now, like you're just needing time to yourself and to go within and really just kind of see something different. Like you need to take this time for you. And for some of you, it's like you need to disconnect from social media. Like you need to stop going on social media and looking at what everybody else is doing, looking at like I don't know if it's like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the fuck it is, because it feels like some of you guys are picking up on like shitty patterns or habits from things that you're seeing, and you're feeding like almost like this shame, guilt, fear, not good enough energy doing that. With this supreme protection, it says open heart safety, destined life events. It feels like some of you guys like are too scared to actually open yourself up, which makes sense because that guarded energy I was feeling is like you're too scared to open up. For some of you, it's definitely going to be clarity on understanding why. Understanding why. For some of you, it definitely feels like these big like desires or bigger dreams, more than one. And that's kind of where you're a little skeptical or a little bit scared or both. We got the dark night of the soul and root chakra. Hi, Sage. I love your little meow. I just pulled the cat card. It definitely feels like this energy of, oh my God, I can't fucking speak, of things coming up to the surface. Your root chakra is about your needs, your safety, stability, trust. I feel like the kind of the towers, that stability, and I was talking about the house, the stability is kind of all of that. And it feels like this is spirit saying like, yeah, this is like you purging the things you need to purge to have that inner stability, safety, trust. And that's some of the things they're saying, like with that truth card, that's some of the things that are going to be coming up to help you clarify. So it's not that you need to necessarily make a decision. If you need to make a decision and you know you need to make a decision, do it. But if it's not something you need to make a decision on, just feel the emotions and the energy and kind of just observe it and see what's going on and why. You might also be getting like multiple different like energies kind of just like domino hitting you. And some of you guys are grieving things that you haven't grieved before as you're seeing things you haven't seen before. Say hi, say how cute you are and how much, oh my God, I could literally see your furs. Okay. We'll go outside after this if you be good. And by be good, I mean stop knocking shit over and don't be an asshole. Which, you know, I'm going to take you outside either way because you're spoiled. Spoiled. Okay. She's a lot sometimes. Like, she doesn't do this shit literally unless I'm like recording a video. So, okay. Let's see. Kind of advice from spirit. I got behind a mask. Kind of advice from spirit. And yeah, as I say, what they want us to know. We got 33. I feel like 33 and 333 might be significant for some of you guys just because we got the 33 card and I looked up before and it was 333. And I'm seeing threes like in this reading. So that might be, to me, like a lot of times 3 symbolize mind, body, spirit. It symbolizes like the balance of things, like the human, the soul, the spirit, like kind of the 3 different things. I don't know how to explain it. And then like also when I do, I think of triangles, and to me triangles, it's like safe, like solid, stable, and it's working itself upward. Like it's pointed in the direction of growing and, you know, ascending. We got the milestone on the bottom. This feels like some of you guys like wanting to achieve something, like some of your desires and the bigger picture of what you want is growing. And for some of you, it might feel like a little scary or a little heavy, but it feels like you're kind of having like deeper thoughts or like expansive thoughts of growing what it is that you're wanting or what you have wanted and stuff like that. And not being so small, like with what you want, like keeping yourself small because you're scared, and then you're seeing things different, and then you're like growing it, and you're like, you might have fears, but you're like, damn, I want this, or you're going to get into that energy. So we got behind a mask and intuition and manifestation, which I feel like intuition's a big one, especially because the intuition card kind of popped. It didn't fully come out, but it kind of popped. With the behind a mask, it's kind of like how I said before, like a lot of you guys are putting walls up and stuff like that. For some of you guys, it's like you're hiding your truth. Like you're hiding what you know and what you've seen. And spirit, if that's for you, it might not be for everybody. obviously only take the messages that resonate, because I'm channeling like specific energies that spirit is guiding me to channel. So one message might resonate, 5 might resonate, 2 might not. So don't just take everything, that it's for you. If it doesn't come up naturally as I'm saying it to you, or it doesn't trigger you or click for you now, or like over the next few days, then it's probably not for you. Like, it would make sense to probably almost instantly or close to it, where you'd feel some emotions or energy kind of coming up as I say it. But yeah, it just feels like a lot of you guys it feels like 2 different energies. It feels like one group is like really expanding what they want, what they desire, and they're seeing it, and they're like asking for more, and they're wanting more, and they're wanting it bigger and better than they thought. And the other group, it's like you guys know what you want, but you're still trying to like hide from it because you're scared to actually receive it. You're scared it's not going to work out. Some of you, it feels like you're scared it's going to get taken from you. Like, if I actually step forward with this, but what if it leaves? And I'm going to pull an angel card with this. See why you're feeling that way. Damn. Both of those? See why you're feeling that way. Ask yourself why. And go into it. Don't let fear hold you back from what you want. I'm going to read you the bottom card. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. I definitely just get a lot of you guys are getting that deeper clarity stuff. I feel like I've just kept repeating that. Okay, we got charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. With Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Damn, those are just like literal as fuck. I love when spirit is that way. And I love how they're masculines and feminines. Ask for what you want. Connect to your intuition. I mean, this is literally like connecting to your intuition, your spirit team, asking for what you want, and call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. What is it that you want, and staying in alignment with it and doing the things that align with what you actually want. So I hope that this helps you guys, and just like, no, things will get better. Things do get easier, but also it's like important for you to check in with yourself. Like, are you, is there stress and things going on? Or are you creating some of this? Like, are you creating problems? Are you creating havoc because you're scared to be at peace, because you're scared to be happy, because you're worried that there's something else like going on? Because some of us are like, we haven't had happiness, we haven't had peace, we haven't had these things. So it's like uncomfortable because it's so unfamiliar. And the ego and inner child like to stay in the familiar because we know how to handle it. We don't know how to handle stuff that we've never experienced before. So a lot of times people try to stay in, and I don't call it comfort zone because it's not a comfort zone. I call it a discomfort zone, but I call it the familiar zone because really it's just familiar, and I feel experienced enough to handle things a certain way. So when we have to go to something unfamiliar, it's actually a discomfort for us. We feel very uncomfortable in that space because we don't feel strong enough to handle it, or we don't know if we can. So that's where a lot of you guys are building that internal stability right now. You're building that that intuitive guidance within, that intuitive strength, trusting it. And like, if you're needing validation, make sure the validation you're getting is from a reliable source and not somebody who, I'm not going to even go further with that. Make sure it's from a reliable source, and make sure you can energetically feel that you can trust what they're saying to you, and they're not saying things that you want to hear. They're not giving you like false information to fuck with you. They're like, make sure their intentions are pure and good, and that they're saying things that you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. So anyway, I hope that this helps. Hope you guys all have an awesome day.